For Thevenin equivalent circuits, we're using Thevenin's theorems to try and get a more complex circuit into something a bit simpler, such as this one here. Well, you have your Thevenin voltage and your Thevenin resistance in series with your load resistor. This is great when you're trying to work out currents and stuff like that. To convert a complex circuit, there's a few things you need to do. You can only work with voltages and resistors, and you also need to open your load resistor while also shorting out any voltages when you calculate the resistance. That sounds a bit complex, so I'm just going to walk you through an example here, and at the end hopefully you'll have something cool to use as a study note. So here we are with the same circuit. So first of all, we just want to get to those voltages and resistors. So we're going to use Ohm's law, as you can see here, to get you 288 volts. So we've got it just there. Now, for the rest of it, we're wanting to short out the load resistor, like I've done just there. And then this is the Thevenin equivalent voltage, the potential between these 2 points. So, using the voltage divider rule and some theory, as these are in parallel, you were able to calculate that as 288 times our 1.2 kilo ohm resistor over our 2.4 and our 1.2 kilo ohm resistor to give us 96 volts. And so that is going to be our Thevenin equivalent voltage. Now, for the resistance, it's similar, but we're just going to get rid of all our voltage sources so we don't get confused. And now it's a matter of adding these three together. It's quite simple. This one's in series, while these two are in parallel, because they're two ends, a node to node. And so you just have to add those up. So we've got 3.3 plus our 1.2 and 2.4. Our 3.3 plus our 1.2 and 2.4 in parallel. So that gives us 4.1 kilo ohms, and that is our Thevenin resistance equivalent, and that is our Thevenin equivalent circuit. Nice and simple. Now if you want to, you can fold those corners back over themselves. And then these four here, you can put your fingers in them to make a chatterbox. Something a bit nicer to store, something a bit